After a 5-week summer break, MotoGP is back with a bang at the British Grand Prix. The high-speed Silverstone circuit, located in the heart of England, gets us back underway for round 9 of 20, with 12 races in the next 17 weeks to decide who will be 2023 World Champion. It's time for MotoGP. Bezzecchi then, surely this will be the best time we've seen of the weekend so far. Out of the final corner he comes, short run to the finish line it is, a 1:59.716. Hammer down then from Bezzecchi, the man third in the World Championship. Oh, and this is the big one. Surely this is just going to be cold right-hand side of the tyre. Here he goes, tips it in. Oh, that's a nasty one. That is a vicious one. And look at this. The cream so often tends to rise to the top, doesn't it? And Pecco Bagnaia is now the top man, the first 158 we've seen. Now, don't look at Gino Borsoi and Danny Romagnoli, team manager and crew chief to Jorge Martin. They like what they saw there, didn't they, with that 158.854, which has put Martin on top spot. No great surprise to see Johann Zarco coming to the fore here. He was the pole man here at the British Grand Prix 1 year ago, and he led the first 4 laps. Looking good, aren't they? Brad Binder and Jack Miller, two of the most likeable characters in this MotoGP grid. We've got our first sub-2-minute lap of the weekend, and it's been fired in by a KTM's Brad Binder, a 1:59.889. Miller goes top then. It is chopping and changing, just as we expected. Just in the final 15 minutes we've gone there now, and the blue touch paper has been lit. Miller then leads. Red Bull KTM Factory Racing 1-2.
Wow, that's spectacular. That's as good as you get to see backing in entry. Fantastic. Well, look at that, he blended it in front. Oh, unreal work.
Vinales does find himself back on top of the pile, 1:59.218. That was a good lap by Vinales, to be fair to him. Maverick Vinales then up to third place. That's a pretty good rescue job from Maverick, because he was in the gravel very early on in that tight final sector. It's P1 and another the head for Aleix Espargaro. That was a stunning last lap here in Silverstone for the brilliant man. A 1:58.183, nearly 7/10 of a second ahead of the field.
Well, he's 1 second faster than he did on his last flying lap. That is, his last time attack.
Was this another replay then of the big moment that Fabio Quartararo had, which we were talking about? It is. Oh, you called it absolutely spot on side there. You can see the front wheel was just a couple of inches off the ground, and that one hurts. Final sector, deep into the final sector. The short run now to the finish line. Out of the final corner he goes. It's Quartararo heading into that top 10. Over the line he comes. No, he is not. Fabio Quartararo then, again in 2023, finds himself in Q1, punches the tank in frustration. Not so good though if you're a Honda fan. Stick your fingers in your ears right now, because at the moment Mir is their top man and he's 17th. When have we said that too often in the past? There is Marc Marquez. He got behind Pol Espargaro. Bit of traffic there in that final sector for the 93, but that's got Marquez up into 10th place. Is that 1:59.455 good enough to see the 8 times world champion go directly into that Q2 session? We've seen that so often when he's been winning races, but this is not a Marc Marquez winning machine right now, is it? Certainly the Honda's not a winning machine. Marquez then finishes in 13th place.
To see more of the biggest MotoGP season ever, click here to subscribe.